We're going to make a butterfly tea bag folded card. You need to print out half a sheet of 2 centimetre square butterflies, a full sheet of 6 centimetre square butterflies, and half a sheet of 3 centimetre square butterflies. First, you need to cut down the center of the 6 centimetre butterflies, and you want to take off the white edging that's all the way around it. This is an example of one of the squares cut out, and you can see there's no white edges. You need to keep this as square as possible. This is my square ready to fold. Now this is fold 1. Turn this, you can choose which way you want to fold it, so you fold all 8 the same. I've got this large wing pointing away from me, and what I'm going to do is fold that over like that, as you can see. And what's important is to really press down here and really make that line really stiffly pressed along there. That is fold 1. Fold 2 is to open it out, turn it round and fold it again so that the coloured side ends up on the outside there, and again crease it really well. That is fold 2. This is fold 3. Open it out and put it with the design upwards and fold this over. Instead of going from corner to corner, you want to go from one edge to the other edge, like that. And again, fold really strongly. That's fold 3. Fold 4 is to open this out again and then turn it round and fold it the opposite way. And again, make sure that you crease this really well. A good crease really makes it work well. That's fold 4. Next, all you have to do is open it up like so, and it will naturally go. Can you see that? It naturally goes like that. And then flatten these down and then decide which side you're going to use. I'm going to have the antennae and the wings pointing towards me there like that. That's fold 5 when it all comes together. So just press this down so it's nice and tightly folded, and then fold. The next fold is just over there like that. Now you've got a crease down the middle between the antennae here, and you've got the end of the fold here, so it just goes over like that. Again, press it down. You've got one of the wings coming up, and that is your next fold. That was fold 6. Now fold 7 is to do exactly the same on the opposite side. Just turn it over like that, press it down so you get a nice point there, and try to bring these 2 points up together. Again, flatten it down as you go so you create that kind of effect there like that. And that is the first fold, and that's all the folding you have to do for this project. Now just repeat that fold with all 8 of those, and then you're ready for the next step. Now all you have to do is assemble them. Take your first one, whether you're left or right-handed, it doesn't matter which way you go. I'm left-handed, so all I'm doing here now is taking the second one here, and you see this little flap here that's up here. You just slot that one in behind that one there and line them up perfectly like that. One tip is, though, it's great to have a glue pen, and what we do before you actually assemble it is just put a little blob of glue behind the first fold there, and then when you slot that in like that, make sure you've got it really nicely snug up there. Press it down and hold it for a few seconds for it to stick. Then you just turn it round, and a little bit of glue in the next one, next fold, only need a little bit, and then that one slots into there, like so. And hold it down for a few seconds, and then you can put a little bit of glue in the next one. And a little bit of, position it there like so. A little bit of glue in the next one. Now when you've stuck all 8 together, To join them up is quite easy. Your final fold, just put a little bit of glue in there, and then your first one you started off with, just pull it from behind there and just slide it into there like so. Make sure it's all lined up, hold it a few seconds for it to stick, and there is your first tea bag folded squares. Now it looks fantastic that side. You could use that side if you wanted to with the butterfly wings, or you can turn it over and you get a completely different look, which is just as attractive. Next, just take one of the 2 centimeter butterflies here, and with a small pair of scissors, just gently cut out the butterfly. You can see it's easy to cut. Just rotate it as you're cutting. Very simple and easy to do. When you get to the antennae here, it's probably easiest just to cut them off there so you get a nice butterfly. Just cut out all 8 of the smaller butterflies and one of the larger ones. Next, take a 5" by 5" or 6" by 6" square card, and I've got that ready there. Just lay that down underneath there. And what I've done here is I've taken 4 by 4 of the 2 centimeter butterfly mosaics and just cut them out into a square, and then put them onto some yellow card, cut round it by eye, stuck it down onto some green card and cut round that. And now what I've got on the back here is some double-sided foam pads. I've taken the backs off here, but you could use double-sided tape if you wished, or you could even use just ordinary glue. And the next thing I'm going to do here is just position this precisely in the center here of this square card. Press it down and you're ready for the next stage. Decide which side you want the tea bag folded design. Do you want it that way, or turn it over? Do you want it that way? I personally prefer it that way. So what I'm going to do is turn it back over and stick on there a couple of double-sided pads, or again, if you wish, you can use glue, or you could use double-sided tape. Just peel the back off like that. Comes off quite easily, and then position it exactly how you want it. It does help if you stand over it. Get it right in position and just press it down, and you'll see it will hold the design down nicely now, so these edges will curl up nicely. Now all you've got to do is stick the little butterflies on. Now to do that, I've got a glue pen here. Now when you're sticking the butterfly on, make sure you stick it in the same place each time, and I'm just going to do it on each of these folds here. I'm going to take the left hand triangle there and just do a little blob of glue. I'm going to put that quite near the edge because I want all my butterflies to just fit on, with half a wing on the paper and half a wing coming over the edge of the paper like that. And this is what it looks like when you've stuck all the butterflies flying around the card. Now all it needs is one nice big butterfly there right in the middle. And as you can see, I've got the larger butterfly here. What I've done here, I've stuck 2 of the small foam pads on there, took the back off so it reveals the sticky side, turn that over ready, and then just position that into the card right in the middle. And then one final little tip is just to kind of squeeze the wings together like that, so it looks like it's just alighting onto the flower.